We're back on the Sportsmax Zone talking cricket again. The Barbados Pride are red ball champions again as they capture the West Indies 4-day championship title for consecutive seasons. The fifth and final round ended in Trinidad and Tobago on Saturday with rain dominating most of the day for the third straight day. All matches ended in drawn results. Let's have a look at those scorecards now. TNT Red Force, the home team, 218 all out. Jeremy Solozano 72 and Kimo Paul 5 for 41. Guyana Harpy Eagles 331 in reply, and the Red Force in their second innings 25 for 1. As you said, match drawn, all matches drawn. Jamaica Scorpions 302 all out. Paul Palmer 144, career best for him. Jamie Merchant 55. Bowling for the Leewards Hurricanes, Sheena Burridge 2 for 29 and Colin Archibald 2 for 64. The Leewards Hurricanes in reply 4 without loss. And in the third and final game, the Windwards Volcanoes 203 all out. Teddy Bishop, the West Indies under 19 batsman, 44. Ramon Simmons 3 for 25. Roston Chase 3 for 46. Barbados Pride in reply 285 for 6. Craig Brathwaite 109, his third 100 of the series. Raymond Reefer 71, bowling for the Windwards Volcanoes. Larry Edward 2 for 27 and Rand John 2 for 41. And following these final round matches, the point standings: Barbados Pride 76.2. They are top of the table. Leewards Hurricanes 72.6. Second, Harpy Eagles third at 61.8. TNT Red Force 54.2. Jamaica Scorpions 43.8 and Windward Volcanoes 26.8. The bottom of the table teams. We remember that the last series that the Barbados team had won, they were awarded the championship even though the tournament was unfinished because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But they were so far ahead in front of the CWI in association with the organising faction of the tournament agreed that they would hand Barbados Pride the title, but they've won it clean this time.
Fair and square.
Yeah, clean this time. No complaints.
Right, and I think, that would be a sigh of relief for them because nobody wants to be awarded a prize for an incomplete tournament. So Barbados, coming out.
But to be fair, they were far enough ahead, and based on their body of work and their performance, they earned it.
Yeah,
if you want to put it that way.
Most definitely. Yeah, for sure. But it just always feels better when you complete something, you're at the end of it, and you can look back and point out different performances. What I will say though, Lance, it's a well-deserved win for Barbados, especially because they won 3 out of their 5 matches. They were the team that after the break, when they came back to play, they were the most consistent team. We have to say that. They were very consistent with both bat and ball, so much so that on the show, Lance, George and myself were questioning as to what happened to the rest of the teams, because most of the teams that started off with wins, came back and lost their remaining matches. So, a bit of inconsistency. So much to say, the most consistent team walked away with the prize.
Yeah, and overall individual performances, which we tend to look at a lot when the West Indies 4-day championship is on, because players playing red ball cricket are trying to vie for test positions. Yeah. And again, as we've seen for decades now, I have to say, the spin bowlers have been the more dominant of the bowling performers in the series. 2 of the top 3 wicket takers have been spinners, Veerasamy Permal and Rakeem Cornwall, who ended up as the leading wicket taker. The only one splitting them would have been Kimo Paul, who had some encouraging performances. He had a 6-for, he had a 5-for, and I saw a report in I think it was the Guyana Times this morning, with Kimo Paul talking about his physical conditioning and how he's getting himself back into good shape.
Yeah, just happy to see the individual performances, as you spoke about, Lance, because, for many a times we've said that even in the current West Indies setup, there are places for players. And it's always good when, in these championship matches, players put their hands up, so that they too can get the opportunity. Yeah,
Craig Brathwaite, Tayshan Ryan Chandapal and Devon Thomas were the leading run scorers in the series overall. And of course, Chandapal was pretty solid in his batting. Bats slowly, but bats with a lot of assurance.
Remember, I'm picking him
to get into the West Indies team.
Yeah. I'd rather that than we out. Won't you want that too? I guess not. We have to go to break.
No, don't say you guess not. I'm agreeing with you. If Chandapal is scoring more runs than the others, then he deserves to get an opportunity.
I want the opponent to be frustrated. I want more of Chandapal.
More Chandapal.
Yeah. Let's go to break.
Thank you for watching SportsMax on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay informed.